Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are back at Eagle Ridge Outfitters for another epic day of trophy trout fishing. And of course I brought my two favorite rods here. I've got that Creek Bugs XL Bugzilla as well as a pink creek bug rigged up to start off our adventure. And right above us is where in our previous video here we caught our personal best trout. Now to my knowledge that fish is still here somewhere, so we're going to try to target it as well as some big brown trout that the owners have told me they've seen. So stick around, let's have an awesome time. You cannot ask for better conditions for targeting trophy trout than what we've got today. A high of 65 degrees, a little bit of stain in the water, full pool. This should be an awesome day. These fish should be eating. It got down in the 40s last night for late spring. That's really good for trout fishing when those temperatures drop like that. I'm gonna slide up here to the hole where our personal best trout came from and start fishing. All right, everyone. Fish number one off camera. Unfortunately, had to retie, killed that camera. Made the first cast with that black XL Bugzilla. We got fish number one. Starting off strong. Not so much on the camera skills, but that's okay. Let's get back in there again. Fish on. That was a super cool bite. Right here in the rapids. Decided to bring that float and drift all this stuff. I'm glad I did. Oh, and a quick release right there. That was super cool, everyone. Wow. All right, everyone. Right underneath that bush over there with those white blossoms, just seen a big fish bull. So I'm gonna try over the next couple casts just to get my float over there in that general area. I believe it's eating bugs as they get blown off into the water there, which means if they see that creek bug, there's an okay chance it will bite it. Yep, got him. Called that shot, everyone. That was too cool. Looks like a nice fish. Big rainbow. Very nice fish. We were able to call that shot. Seen that fish way over there. Oh, nice jump. These fish here are just gorgeous. Pound for pound fighting like a mega giant. Fish is solid, it's not that big. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this fish popped off. That natural brown creek bug, 1/32 ounce ball head jig. There we go. I've got a new product that I want to try out today. Give this fish a little bit of water while I dig it out of my pocket here. There it is. It's one of these measurement balls. All you do is you just drop it next to the fish. You get a clear view. I'm just going to use a screenshot from this video. And it'll tell you the weight and the length. I'll leave that product linked down there in the description in case some of you guys want to try it out. Pretty cool, innovative for those who don't want to handle the fish, but still get a measurement. All right, buddy, you fought hard, but you got to take off. We're going to stay here, revive this fish. We'll get ourselves another. There he goes. Fish on. That was a super cool bite. Over here in the fast water. Been bouncing around from run to run. Really trying to target a brown trout. Fishing in places where you would expect brown trout to be. Just like right here. What we found instead is another absolutely gorgeous rainbow trout. There we go. There we go. Another beautiful fish here. Just a smaller one. That's okay. These smaller fish are active. We haven't ran into one of those true giants yet, but I have a feeling by the end of the day, we just may. Let's keep it going. Giant. That's what we've been waiting for right there. Big one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we've been waiting on. This feels like a super good fish. Came up and jumped. It looked to be about a 4.5 to 5 pound rainbow trout, but looks can be deceiving. That's exactly what it is too. Giant rainbow. Strip and drag. Up here in the fast water. We fished all them slow pools. Pulled a couple fish out. Back-to-back fish in the fast water. Go figure. This is a mondo. We'll get this fish in the net. I am going to try out that measurement ball, and I'll leave the results of whatever it gives me later on in the day. I'll just pop a screenshot right into this video for you guys to kind of see what it says. This fish came straight to the bank. All right, looks like we might get our chance right here. There we go. Mega giant, everyone. That's what we came for. I would say that fish is 5+ pounds. We're going to attempt to add that ball right into the net here. Let's see if we can fish that in my pocket. There we go. Drop that right into the net, right beside this fish. Get a clear image. We're going to let this big beauty go. That was a super cool eat. A super aggressive big rainbow. Take off, big girl. There she goes. We're going to keep plucking away at this fast water. Hopefully this little guy lets us know how big that fish is, weight and length. It's hard to tell. I'm still very green to the app, but we'll certainly try it. Let's get back in there, everyone, and try to get ourselves another. I think I may have just seen a big tail flash right there. If so, it's an absolute giant. It may have just been a shadow. Yeah, I'm thinking that was just a shadow. Nope, it was a giant. Oh, and it came off. No. No, everyone. I was walking away. I was convinced that I had tricked myself. And it was a giant. Oh, no. That's okay. That creek bug is tricking them left and right, everyone. Unreal. Fish on. There we go. Put on the float and bam, right away. Had 2 bites, missed the first. Got the second. Now, these fish are up here in this fast moving water. I cannot tell you why, but they are. And it is so much fun. There we go. I fished through here hoping just to get a chance at a big brown actively feeding in the current, but instead we have found the honey hole of big rainbow trout. Let's let him go. Wow. Something told me to add on that float, and I'm glad I did, everyone. Heck yes. Another one. That was so cool. Golly, them bobber downs are just, oh, there's nothing like them. Are we rolling? Yep, that took 35 seconds to get the next bite. Slowing it down with the old float. Golly, it's another whopper, everyone. Slow morning trying to get these fish dialed. We hit all them slow pockets, thinking for sure there'd be a big one. But I believe this stain has got these fish up here positioned in this current looking to feed. And we are capitalizing, everyone. That's what it's all about. This is another 3-pounder. Big old beautiful rainbow trout. Want to let them go quick. If we get one bigger than that last one, we will try that measurement ball again, but so far we are getting it done. The old creek bug, a little bitty added split shot weight, and the float. Super cool, everyone. Heck yes. Fish on. Golly, these fish are just everywhere. Stacked with all these rapids. This one's just a little small fry for up here. Still a beautiful big fish anyway, really, but just stacked up in the current, eating the old creek bug. I'm sure we could catch them on the Bugzilla, as it is a bigger, slower presentation, but if they're taking the normal size creek bug, we're going to feed it to them. Another beauty. Look at the silver on that one. Take off, little buddy. Well, everyone, that was wild while it lasted. So much fun throwing around the NRV Baits creek bug, 1/32 ounce ball head jig. We had that float here and some fast moving water. And that's just a lesson for myself and anyone who learned something today, that even though there are some big, deep, beautiful holes that should hold the majority of the fish, whenever you get an influx of current and a little bit of stain pushing down some food for those fish, they are going to move right up into it and start feeding. That's what we found today, and I'm super glad we did. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We're on our way to 30,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps us get there. If you want to get your hands on those lures, all you've got to do is click that very first link in the description or head over to nrvbaits.com, and we'll see you on the next one.